It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
I pledge allegiance to the pods of these Netflix reality universes, to the gold goblets for which they stand, one couple under a deadline for Instagram followers and fame for all. Amen.
Amen. That was beautiful, Ben.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was
Folks,
like really
welcome
good.
to Washington, D.C. Love is blind. Here we go, baby. It's election season, and we're not pulling back any punches. We're gonna have debates.
We're going
every episode.
full political.
That's
full
right. We're
political.
doing episode 1, abortion. Episode 2, climate
Gay
change.
marriage. Let's go gay
Episode
marriage.
3, gay marriage. Episode 4. We're doing it all.
Should cigarettes be legal? That's a big hot topic.
Well, they are legal, but should they be legal?
That's what I said. Should they be legal?
Well, I was gonna say, should we lower the age?
Oh, like 12
Yeah, 12
months.
Yeah, don't you want to see more like newsy boys out there, like
We smoke. Hey, you
with their
want to buy a newspaper?
little paper boy hats and hey, where can a fella get some work around here?
Well, that's what brings it up. Should newspapers be legal? That's another thing.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a no from me.
Should we have freedom of the press? We're getting to the real politics on this podcast.
Ban them.
Ban newspaper. See, we're so bad
at
Except
debating. For Heathcliff.
We get on Sunday. Comics may be released.
Yes,
I'm
into that.
Also, podcasts will be banned, except for this one.
Yes.
and
Especially
Joe
Rob
Rogan. And Joey Rogan experience. That's what we want.
Out of the pods. Banned. Rob has a podcast.
Banned.
And who stands on the mountaintop?
Us and Joe Rogan.
Oh no. Shit. We forgot to ban Joe. No. Now it's Joe and Tony Hinchcliffe for some reason. No.
I gotta tell you, they really did some great synergy here. What does everybody want from the reality TV during an election season, but more politics stuff?
Politics.
That's what we want. We don't want to escape. We want to really. That's what we want. That's what you people want. We'll give it to you.
It's like the Houston season all over again.
Yeah, where's Bartiz? We need Bartiz. We need Bartiz guest segments on here.
We got to hear about the issues.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to get into this cast today. For those of you who are new, welcome to Reality Alert Podcast. I'm Max Geyser. This is Ben Orza. We're currently live on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, on Instagram. And we currently have 2 big megaphone things, and we're just on the street. We're doing some grassroots campaigning, for politics season. Grassroots campaigns. We're on the streets. We're getting petitions signed.
Bartiz for president.
Bartiz for president. Come on. We got to get it done. So today's the cast review, and we'll be back next week. We're going to be recapping all 6 episodes next week, and then we're going to be back on patreon.com with a bonus episode each week where we break down the social media coming out, our favorite moments, and doing our predictions for the next week's episodes, and who we think will get married at the end of the season. That only happens on our Patreon, and currently on our Patreon, we're recapping Love is Blind Mexico, which is a really fun season, and we've recapped basically the majority of all of the international seasons. So you can check that out at patreon.com/realityalert. It's a great way to support the podcast, and it starts at only $5 a month, and you get all of our bonus content. So head on over there.
Only $5.
Only $5. That's like how much it costs to vote, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like the price it costs to vote.
If you're not factoring in the time you have to take out from work to go.
Yeah, do that. Yeah. Cheaper than voting. You might as well do it. More fun than voting.
More fun than voting.
Reality alert. Can that be our new tagline? Let's get into, you're never going to believe this first guy's profession, Ben.
Oh boy.
His name is Bodan. It's I don't know. They should give us some international phonetic alphabet next to it, some IPA, so we could do it. But he's age 36. Occupation tech sales. I never saw this coming. Somebody on Love Is Blind with tech sales. Never saw this one.
There's a recruiter out there for Love Is Blind that's searching for tech sales guys.
Well, I think they just hire a tech recruiter for their casting. They're just like, just do this how you would do your job, and then we'll cast them.
So he's going to conventions for tech sales across the country.
He just goes on LinkedIn. It's like,
do you want to be on Love Is Blind? What?
Yeah, they're like, oh, okay, all right. I can't. It's a tough job market out there. They're including astrological signs now.
Oh, that's good.
That's really good. They know how basic the listenership is. This is very good.
Not the rising, right?
I need to know the sun sign. So I need to know if I was born in the same sun as him, so I can understand this.
Yeah, because otherwise, I might as well be looking at a blank page here.
Yeah, they don't know how shallow this is. I mean,
yeah, like let's get into the weeds.
Yeah. Let's go to about. He's a proud immigrant and Ukrainian refugee.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
That's more interesting than 95% of the cast members we've had in the past.
Yes. He says he's beyond grateful to now be living what he considers the American dream. My parents brought me to this country, so I think I've made them proud by fulfilling what they came here to do. They came to get their son on a reality show. That was their American dream.
They are they've been Pod Squad all day. They've been trying to get him. They heard about the Pod Squad. They said, we got to raise our kids in the pods.
We got to get out of Ukraine, get to America, get our son.
Get these kids in the pods as soon as possible.
Why didn't they just stay in Ukraine and wait for Love Is Blind Ukraine right now?
Yeah, right?
That would be good. Love Is Blind Ukraine right now. That would be we got to get that produced.
Yeah.
Any future partner must embrace his history and unique upbringing because it gives people a more complete look at what he values and where he comes from. The former Marine was previously married for 5 years, which he considers the craziest thing he's done for love. I ignored some red flags because I was in love, he says. Since then, it's become crystal clear about what he's searching for, thanks to the power of time and therapy. But picky eaters need not apply. If you're just eating chicken nuggets all day and not open to trying other foods, then I don't want it.
Well, buddy, this is America. 75% of your prospects are gone now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do agree with him on that. I mean, I think that if somebody has like a really good personality, I could do with it, but I would find it frustrating being with somebody for like a really long time who was like an overly picky eater, like like just me personally, because I'm a person who is really into trying new food, and like Marie is a vegetarian, so it's not like I'm like I really care that much. But if somebody's diet was really down to like chicken nuggets, I would be like, okay, we gotta.
If you did, but you're willing to accept someone who does chicken nuggets and chicken tenders, right?
Yeah. You just gotta be versatile.
Like, okay, we got variety now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
Chicken sandwiches, then we're on another level.
Yeah, they're willing to do it. But if you're like so restrictive that you're just doing one thing repetitively, I'm like, okay, we got to mix it up a little bit. Yeah. And also, like, let's say they're trying to charge chicken. What if they only did chicken McNuggets?
Yeah. What
if like, I only like chicken McNuggets?
Only Dino Nuggets.
Well, I think that is charming.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that's cute. You know, that's like
cute. It is
like
cute.
You know, let's say
that and those Smuckers
Uncrustables.
Yeah. Just only those two.
As much as we hate, the trope of a manic pixie dream girl, we all find them irresistible.
Yeah.
So,
I think we should all be manic picky eater dream boys.
we should,
Yeah.
as much as we wouldn't want a Zoe Deschanel, if we found a beautiful woman who was like, I like Dino Nuggies, we'd be obsessed. We'd be obsessed.
I put Papa Rocks in my Kool-Aid. Isn't that cute?
Oh my God, I'm in love with you. Queen.
They only buy Mr. Beach Lunchables, right? Mr. Beast
So
Lunchables.
the thesis of that movie is hot people can get away with anything, right? That's the thesis of the movie.
What's the Mr. Beast Lunchables thing again? What is that?
Oh, Lunchly?
Lunchly, that's what it is.
Yeah. Sick, dude. It's 80 calories healthier, okay? They're helping children.
The microplastic lunch of the future.
They're helping them. I just like how people are getting on their high horse about the Mr. Beast Lunchables thing, like they didn't eat Lunchables. They're poisoning children. All right,
dude, I love Lunchables.
Yeah, get over it.
Any kid that came to school with Lunchables at lunch was like a god.
Yeah, I know. Mr.
People
Beast
would be pulling out cash. Kids would be pulling out cash. What do I got to do?
He's helping kids be cool. Like, come on, it's beneficial. All right, let's get to David. He's age 29. This is a new profession. I don't know if we've ever had a project manager.
Wow.
Wow, this is very exciting.
These are really interesting guys.
These are interesting guys with cool professions that we're very interested in learning about.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Taurus, everybody. So
that means nothing without
that. No, Ben. It means that he's some things and then some other things.
He might as well be a Ford Taurus, in my opinion. He might as well be a car.
Maybe he is.
He might be.
Maybe he's a transformer. For the past 6 years, former Navy officer David has been feeling a bit, at sea when it comes to dating.
Whoa.
Who's writing this one? They got a funny guy.
Cute with this.
They got like an old BuzzFeed writer to do this.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That's cute. I like it.
I've constantly been away, and even then, I've been close to proposing, only to fall short because of the logistical difficulties of long distance. He talks like a seafaring man.
Yeah, he does.
He says, now that David has hung up his sailor's cap, he settles back on land in a new city and ready to be both physically and emotionally available for love. I want to find my person, delete the dating apps, and just start living my life with the love of my life, he adds. But any future partner who wants to get serious with David must respect the number one woman in his life. The key to my heart is a woman who can get my mother's definite approval.
Ooh.
Red flag, baby. That is scary.
Good luck.
Good luck getting his mother's approval if he's going to set that thing. Okay, that's good.
Her boy has finally come home from sea. He's all hers. Okay.
Okay, a former sailor with a smothered mother. I'm feeling good about David right now.
Oh yeah, baby.
Also,
he's going to be a featured couple for sure.
As a Taurus, Tauruses, we're really amazing people, but sometimes we're too amazing. You know what I'm talking about? It's like,
are you a Taurus?
We're really at what?
Are you a Taurus?
Yes. So we're really empathetic, but sometimes we're too empathetic. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's so Max.
It's yeah. Sometimes we're caring, but sometimes we're too caring,
Wow.
That's what Tauruses are like, yeah.
So you just got to go out on a boat on the sea to,
yeah.
You're too caring.
Also a seafarer, yeah. Garrett, he's 33. Oh, this is actually kind of interesting. He's a quantum physicist.
Whoa.
Bazinga alert. We got a Big Bang theorist.
Take me to a dimension where they do rising signs, please.
Yeah, we need some rising and falling signs. The only real catch Garrett reeled in over the past few years came from the water during his weekend spearfishing adventures.
Whoa.
Okay, so he's a spearfisher.
So he's a murderer.
I have not. Fish. Yeah. We're a vegan podcast, so this is very offensive to us.
We call it fish murder.
Yeah. I have not had any luck on the dating scene, he says. I've worked myself into this corner where I don't put any effort to meet women. Now he's casting a wider net to prioritize his love life after realizing a long-term relationship is what he's really after. As a driven quantum scientist, Garrett is used to leading with his head, but he's ready to dive heart first into the experiment. If an outdoorsy, confident, and down-to-earth woman is waiting on the other side of the pods, he'll get down on one knee and propose sight unseen.
Wow.
Do you really think you're going to find a down-to-earth woman on a dating show? Like, is that...
Anything can happen in the pods.
That's true.
And it takes a quantum physicist to know, because it's basically like another dimension in there.
Well, down-to-earth gravity, but quantum...
Time has no relevance in the pods.
That's true.
So what may feel like 2 weeks to them is actually maybe more like 3 years to normal couples.
I hope we get like Beautiful Mind type shit, and he starts like writing in chalk on like the pod walls and stuff.
That would be beautiful.
I hope he maintains his mind, but I mean
right. Yeah, you don't want
not that anybody really maintains their mind, but I hope he doesn't, go that.
You don't want him to go down the same road as the Beautiful Mind.
No, I do not. I just want to make that very clear.
Right, yeah, we're not rooting for anyone's mind to go.
Yes. Okay? Well, not too much.
Not too, maybe a little bit.
A little bit. Well,
if
they're going
to run away from the altar, then yeah.
Yeah. Jason, he's a loan officer.
Oh, that's nice.
Sweet. Oh. That's so
he's gonna be a catch. What a
he's
catch.
A Pisces. That's such a Pisces job. All Pisces
loan
that I know
officer?
are yeah, they're all loan officers.
Debt collectors, loan officers.
Yeah, they're sweeties.
Those little sweetie Pisces.
Yeah. Heading into the experiment, Jason isn't sure if he's ever truly been in love before. And it's not for lack of trying, as he admits to wasting time on the wrong girls he knew he'd never marry. Oh, so it's all their fault. I've been very timid and not entirely put myself out there, he says. But now that he's in his 30s, he's developed a sincere longing to find a soulmate with whom he can start a family and make his mom happy in the process. As for what he's looking for...
Mommy's boy.
Somewhat proper and definitely intellectual women who appreciate the stable life Jason's built for himself, including a booming rental business, will fit the bill. But Jason knows he's going to have to put work aside sometimes for the right person and respond to their texts from time to time.
Wow.
My worst habit is being a terrible texter. I'm not great at communicating when I'm busy. Oh, please let him get past the pods. Please.
Yeah. Oh, he will.
Please.
He will.
I love terrible texters.
He's not really a good texter. He more just shows up to your house and arrests you.
Yeah.
He's a loan officer.
We had an Instagram messaging issue lately, Ben. Do you want to talk about it?
What was it?
Do you want to air it out? Well, you realized that that some memes that I was sending you. Guys, this is a big deal that happened. So Ben realized that some memes that I was sending him were liked by Alex Lake.
Yep.
So Ben realized that some memes that I was sending him on Instagram,
you were sending to other people.
Yeah, not just Alex Lake, but multiple other people. And
wow,
it caused a
This is
big,
the first time hearing about the multiple others too.
Ben even called me a slut.
I called you a slut. I said you're
slut,
I said you're a dirty little slut.
A dirty little
and
slut.
I thought I was special. I thought I was the only one.
He was special, the only one getting the things. And I guess, it's my bad. I should have been more explicit, letting him know that this meme relationship that we had was open, and that I didn't know that it was. I should have let him know that it wasn't exclusive from back. I think it
I'm
was
a
my
one
bad.
meme man. Okay,
Ben, I'm really sorry.
I don't play with little fucking sluts like you. Okay,
it was my bad. I should have let you know when I started sending you memes that I am polymemerous. Like I should have let you know that. It was bad.
All of your little friends they've stained
a lot of people.
Post.
I sent memes
they've
to a
stained
lot of
each
people.
post with their likes, and
I will say, like maybe once a month I'll send a post just to you.
Wow,
but
unbelievable.
A lot of people get the memes.
That's so fucked up.
I know.
It's really messed up.
I'm just really sad that
and I bet you make all of them feel special too.
So you really thought I was only sending memes?
I bet you make all of them feel special too.
Huh? Yeah, it actually comes up a lot.
Make them feel like they're the only meme boys in the world.
I have this one friend. He's like, "Oh, we have that relationship where we send memes to each other. I only have it with you." And I was like, "Yeah."
Wow.
That isn't the first time I thought everybody just sent a lot of memes to each other. I didn't realize that people thought they had this special relationship with me. So I just want to make them feel good, you know?
Unfucking believable.
I didn't know that I was, doing this. Okay. I'm glad that we cleared this up. I thought we were going to, come to terms and it didn't happen. Apparently you're just more
I'm
upset
never
with me.
liking a meme again. Never.
Oh, now Kim is in the chat and she's mad because she hasn't gotten any memes.
Oh no.
So now she's mad that she's left out. Now our listeners are mad. Now I'm going to have to start pulling out the memes.
Join the Discord, folks.
God, yeah.
Patreon.com.
And we have to make a whole meme channel. God.
Yeah.
All right, guys, get ready for some Grateful Dead memes, some Yankees memes, some Formula One memes. Get ready, guys.
What's a few more, right, Max? What's a few more? Huh?
They make it so easy. You can just tap. You can just tap all the people.
Unbelievable.
You make it so easy.
Yeah, and how far down am I on that fucking list, huh? 20, 50?
I think
70?
you're like the third row, maybe.
Third row? Wow. Third row, that's the row I'll be lucky.
Oh, now Mrs. Hoffy is mad at me in the chat. Everyone's upset.
Third row is the row I'll be lucky to sit in when you get married.
I brought this up
if I'm even invited to the wedding.
I brought things up to fix things. Look, Ben, I have to make sure that Kim and Mrs. Hoffy get some seats at the wedding, and then we can see if we can get you in at a table, maybe at a corner.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe I'll just work the event. Make some money while I'm there.
This is what I get for trying to heal. I brought this up so we could heal things.
Wow. You made it worse. Unbelievable.
We're going to have to bring in a mediator. Maybe Bartiz could help us out.
I'm nobody's second choice. Okay. I choose me.
You choose me.
I choose me.
You.
Yeah.
That's
beautiful. And I'm going to write a book about it.
Wow.
He doesn't deserve me.
All right, let's get to Leo. Do you know what's really disappointing about this, Ben?
What's that?
Leo is an Aries. That's just fucked up. You should have named him Aries.
Why didn't they name him Aries?
I don't know.
Or Harry.
Oh, Harry the Aries. I like that.
Aries. Yeah.
Harry's. He's an
Why didn't my parents name me Capricorn?
I don't know. That would have been sick. That's a sick name. Could have called you Cappy.
Cappy.
Old
Cappy. He's always wearing the caps on his
Cappy
head.
with his caps.
And he writes everything in all caps.
That is sick.
Yeah.
He's an art dealer. So that means that he is like an embezzler, right? Don't they use that to do that?
Yeah, they steal art and sell it on the black market, right?
Yeah, but they use like art to kind of keep to launder money. Art dealers are like money launderers, right?
Dude, this is DC though. Do you think he sells the president portraits?
Maybe that would be cool,
dude.
Like that one of Obama, the leaves. Yeah,
I went and I saw that once when I was in DC.
Sick.
And the guy who paints those paintings also paints lots of LL Cool J paintings.
Oh, really?
In the same style, and so there's like a whole room in that museum of LL Cool J.
Wait, are these paintings of LL Cool J?
Yeah, of LL Cool J.
There's like tons of paintings of LL Cool J.
Yeah, there was like 3 in one room.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
It's like needs to be more than one. I mean, I love.
There were more paintings of LL Cool J than there were presidents of the modern era.
That's very reasonable.
Yeah.
All right. Leo, successful and sophisticated Leo, spends his days running his family's growing art dealing business. When he clocks out of work, he gets in touch with his spiritual side. I'm really into yoga and meditating. Boring. I have a really crunchy part to me, which people don't see day to day. His ideal partner would vibe on the same level. And if she happens to laugh at his goofy jokes, even better. He tends to gravitate towards girly girls in real life, but he's leaving his usual type behind to let the experiment work its magic. In fact, he'll do just about anything to break the cycle of bars, dating apps, and superficial dates he's been stuck in to find someone who values a meaningful connection.
Wow.
He'll do anything.
No more girly girls.
Yeah.
He wants a biker, hardcore biker.
Yeah. Ben, he'll do anything.
He wants a big old broad that can beat him up.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's look at this guy. Nick D. I hope there's no other Nick and that he just likes to go by Nick D.
Nick D.
Nick D. Oh my God, he's a real estate agent on Love is Blind.
Oh my
Get out of
God.
town.
Yeah.
Get out of town.
Dude, do you think he's ever sold the White House before? Because it's DC, dude.
He could be. He could
And
be.
it's the house, dude.
He could represent Pennsylvania Avenue. That could be like his block. We don't know. We've never been there. I mean, I've actually been there many times, but I don't know the real estate market.
Yeah.
He might be the first ever Aquarius on Love is Blind. You know, we don't know that.
My God. But we already had a seafarer further up, right? We already had some.
That's true. That's true. The second Aquarius. Nick D is a former All-American college football player. He retired his cleats when his dreams of playing the NFL came to an end. Were you injured, or did you just not make?
I want to know what school he went to.
Yeah, we need to know this. But
Scroll up. Let's see if we recognize this guy. Oh, Brett Favre! Oh,
Yeah. I totally recognize Nick D.
Nick D.
The Nick D.
Virginia Tech
Heisman winner
20
Nick D.
2017 Virginia Tech All-Pro linebacker.
I really hope he's the first Love is Blind person to end up on the challenge. You know, I really hope that's what he's trying to pull off
that'd
here.
be cool. Yeah.
I'm the perfect version of myself right now, and the next step in this journey is to find the perfect wife. God, these people are fucking boring. He doesn't want somebody to latch on to me and ride my wave. I want somebody to provide value to my life. He's not going to make it. He's boring. He's boring. He can try.
Ooh.
Boo. We got Nick P. Nick P.
Nicky P. We got Nicky D. We got Nicky P.
Nick Dick and Nick Penis. That's what we're going to call them.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna call him.
Everybody was thinking it, right?
Nick Dick and Nick.
I was not. I'm just
Yeah.
saying what everybody was thinking. Nick Dick and Nick
You
Penis.
think we're gonna get like a Nick W?
Nick Wiener.
Nick Wiener.
Can we have an all Nick season of Love is Blind?
Please, we need one. Why not?
Oh, I think this is our first father on American Love is Blind. Jess was the first mother. Is this the first father we've had? Anybody in the chat? Can you correct me? Anyone know? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Shane was a daddy, that's for sure.
That's very true. I wouldn't lie about that.
Come on, sit by here. Daddy Shane. He's your daddy. He's your daddy.
So Shane's definitely a daddy. Proud dad Nick is a hopeless romantic who's looking to switch up his dating strategy to find a future wife in the pods. I've only formed connections with women who've checked off the physical box. I've been looking for the one through the wrong lens. He's looking for a lasting relationship with a woman who will fully embrace him and his 9-year-old. He's my why, Nick says about his child. Every step he takes, blah, blah, blah. He also says, he's a huge Star Wars guy. People hate, but it's the best movie series ever.
Do people hate
Star Wars?
I checked, it was one of the most popular things on
I think it's very popular. I think it's
I'm just one of those weird quirky guys that likes
nobody likes Star Wars.
I'm very quirky like that.
I'm
I
very
also
quirky.
like music and sports, which is really quirky and weird. I know.
I like pizza. I'm kind of a weird guy.
I'm kind of a weirdo.
Perry, a realtor. Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
Max,
Yeah.
hold on. Get ready for this. Ready? Do you think he's ever like sold the White House or anything?
What if he's like
DC?
It could be. What if his block was like Pennsylvania Avenue or something?
Oh my God.
I don't know. I haven't been there. Wait, I have been there. I just don't know the real estate market. Six months as a single guy in DC has left Perry seeking other options for finding a lifelong partner. It is the type of town where you get asked out on LinkedIn. Oh my God, what the fuck?
So basically the coolest town in the US.
Very cool. Very cool.
That's sick.
I've been dating for years trying to find that special person. I showed up to an online dating date. an online dating date, and she was a completely different person, he recalls. I just went on with it and we had a nice time. I didn't ever call out the elephant in the room, but nothing, not even a catfish, will stop Perry's pursuit of love, and he has always dreamed of getting married and starting his own family. I am great at baking bagels, he says. Sesame,
Wow.
everything, poppy seed, really whatever you want. These guys that they say won't stop at anything, I feel really good about. It
Yeah.
was like this guy, another guy where they're like, he'll do anything.
Yeah.
He'll eat mud.
I mean, it's gonna be a slam dunk either way for him because he bakes bagels.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like making a decision on an empty stomach when he proposes, and you're gonna just be thinking bagels all day.
Does he do the boiling thing too? Like, does he do like the full bagel process? Like, it's
I
very
don't know.
involved, I want to make sure. I want to try his bagels.
Let's see if we can get him on the pod early. Just ask him bagel questions.
Yeah, and I want him to freeze the bagels and send them to us, and then we'll give him, a
review.
taste test, a review. Yeah. Ramses. I like his hair.
Oh yeah, this guy's got style.
Yeah, this guy is actually an individual. He's a program associate at a justice reform non-profit. So this is a little different from everyone. Still a very DC job, I would say. He hasn't felt fully understood by his past partners, so being seen and accepted as he is what matters most going forward. Vulnerability is his superpower in relationships, and he hopes to meet a woman who can reciprocate the depth of emotion he has to offer. In the pod, someone who practices empathy will immediately grab his attention. He's been married before, and they ended because they grew in different directions. What really happened there? You don't just grow in different directions. Who ended it?
Yeah.
What happened? What's the straw that broke the camel's back? Tell me. But he's looking for empathy.
Air out your dirty laundry on
Yeah.
Tubum.com.
Raymond, he's a consultant. Wow. That's crazy. Since graduating college, self-made military man Ray hasn't stayed at the same address for more than a year. But after planting roots in DC, he's done with long-distance relationships. Now Ray is searching for a lifelong partner who can appreciate all sides of his personality. I just want people to know that I'm a complex human being, he says. I love that I'm multiracial, so it's kind of hard to put a tab on me. In addition to his military service, Ray has picked up degrees from Oxford and Yale. As a military man, I can be shoved into a box, but actually what really helped me through that experience was being really big into musical theater in my childhood. Stage presence translates into command presence. Dance choreography translates to marching step, and stage makeup into camouflage face paint.
Wow! All right,
I'm intrigued. The military guy into musical theater who can be shoved into a box, so he must be very flexible.
He's probably good with stage combat, right?
Yeah, let's get this guy on the show. I'm so intrigued.
I love it.
It came out of left field. Steven, he's an electrician.
Oh,
isn't that a little?
Oh no, but he has cancer.
Yeah, it says he's astrological sign. It just says he has cancer. Wow.
Oh, that's sad.
That's sad. Isn't this a little too blue collar for this show? Shouldn't he have a more white collar job? I don't know if I feel comfortable.
I hear electricians make bank these days, actually.
Yeah, but shouldn't he be like, a realtor?
He should maybe selling the White House.
Shouldn't he be like a loan officer or like a consultant or a recruiter?
A debt collector.
Wouldn't that make things better for the show?
Ambulance chaser.
Flight attendant,
Yeah.
that would make things better for the show. He's fun, outgoing, and he knows all about keeping the spark alive as a professional electrician. Oh, I get it.
So he goes around sticking screwdrivers into sockets to impress his dates. That's what I think it is.
Oh, they say they can't hear you on Instagram right now. That's interesting. How does that make sense? Are you muted on Instagram? Oh, you're muted.
I am. Here we go.
Unmuted
Hello.
you. They can hear you now. Can they hear you now? Ben, you talk?
Yeah, they can hear me.
Okay, good. Okay. They say that he's a former Marine, and they say he refuses to settle because he understands his worth after spending the last year learning how to be the best version of himself. And he expects the same from his future wife as he's looking for an emotionally intelligent woman to match his energy. My type is a woman who wants you but doesn't need you. Exhausted by the appearance-driven DC dating scene, Steven is now on the hunt to connect over laughs if he had his way, a Lord of the Rings movie marathon. I'm getting
now. He tried the DC dating scene. Has he tried the Marvel dating scene? We're having fun here, folks. We're having fun.
What? I get a lot of red flags.
Did you hear that one on Instagram? Huh?
I hope so.
Did you hear that one?
I get a lot of red flags here, Ben.
Absolutely.
Oh, and not just the Lord of the Rings movie marathon, because I have a feeling that this guy, because I like those movies, but I have a feeling that if you want to do the marathon, a lot of these people that want to do the marathon, they want to do all the director's cuts, and that's like 30 hours. You know, they want to do the full versions. You know,
but hey, this is how he sparks up the relationship.
Well, it's all about like, I understand my worth, so I have high expectations for you, and you better match my worth, and you better do this to be me, and you better not need me. And
you must be great, like the great Gandalf.
Yeah, I'm bringing my axe. So what are you bringing? If he's bringing his sword and his axe, and I'm bringing my worth, what are you bringing?
I will be traveling across the world with one ring to rule them all, and I will get down on one knee and propose with this ring. It is the ring of Sauron.
Let's get to Tamar. Okay, he's a video editor and animator. As a video editor, red flag. They don't go out, they don't go outside. Don't do it. Don't do it.
They look like Dino Nuggets.
Yeah, live on Red Bull. Don't do it. He's looking to break his single forever mindset after writing solo for the last 5 years. Oh, is he an incel? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
Is that what we're getting?
Yep.
Well, he's trying to stop it.
It's good. He's trying to stop.
He's trying to stop. He's in incel recovery. When it comes to relationships, he always seems to find the right one at the worst time, leaving him curious about less conventional dating options. This feels like we're leading into a 90-Day Fiancé thing.
I know. I was just going to say.
In fact, he even took part in a Love is Blind inspired singles event for people in his hometown of Baltimore. In the end, I didn't match with anybody, but I actually gained a good number of friendships out of it, he says. Well, this is Love is Blind, not Friendship is Blind. No friendships.
This guy's got pod person written all over him.
Yeah.
He's going to end up being a pod people guy.
We don't like them.
No.
Because they don't embrace the process.
We see them in the background at the parties in episode 7.
Yeah, I hate them. They disgust me. He said he doesn't like drama queens and vegans. He wants his life to be drama free. I really don't like him. I really dislike him. You don't like drama?
Why not?
I love drama, and that's what the show is about. The show is not about friendship.
Yeah. He hates drama, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
He must have loved season 4, right?
Yeah.
More like season 4.
Come on. Tim, he's a web content strategist. He's a self-proclaimed old soul. Has been set on marriage from a young age. But among his group of friends, his pursuit of love has been something of a running joke as they've been waiting not so patiently for him to find his person.
Sounds like his friends make fun of him all the time.
Yeah, because he's a dork.
My
friends have always joked that my dating life has been like a reality show. They're like, oh, Tim's dating someone else this year, but he won't rest until he finds his soulmate, okay?
Really seems like he gets bullied by his friends a lot.
Yeah, maybe they're not really his friends.
Yeah. He should really think that over. Yeah.
Oh, there's something here at the end that I really like that makes me feel good about him. My exes would describe me as clear and transparent to a fault. I will not tell you a beautiful lie, even if you want me to.
Wow. So he's rude. That's what he's trying to
Yeah,
say.
I wonder why his relationships don't work out.
He's trying to say he's rude.
I like those guys on these shows. Just, like, remember how they got Cole into trouble all the time?
Oh, yeah.
It was good.
And Cole'd be like, what? All I said was that she was hot and I wish I was with her instead of you.
Yes.
It's the big deal.
So Tyler, here we go. Let's get Tyler. Ooh, he has the red shoes matching the red jacket. Okay. He's
now with those shoes and that jacket, you'd think he'd have a really cool job, right?
Yeah, he's an account manager, dude. He doesn't just have accounts, he manages them.
He manages them. Yeah.
Yeah. Liberally. He liberally manages them.
Wow. Okay.
He make tender-hearted Tyler laugh, and you'll have his love forever. As this former military man, we got a lot of former military
boys.
I think DC probably has a lot of them.
They're gonna all be marching down the aisles, aren't
yes.
they?
Or are we gonna have military weddings? Is that a thing?
Yeah, they do the 21 guns.
They do the 21 guns at the wedding. Is that what's gonna happen? But he's ready to get serious about dating after looking for the one in all the wrong places, especially within the status-obsessed DC dating scene. I've tried to find love every other way, and I'm excited about the experiment because it's something different. His last relationship ended because his ex didn't have her life together. So now he's searching for a self-possessed woman who can match his energy. He might find a self-obsessed woman if that's what he's looking for on Love Is Blind.
I would bet on it.
Yeah, so if he's looking for that. Bonus points if she's a horse girl. As Tyler would love to gallop into
this is your guy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bonus points if she's a horse girl. As Tyler would That's so funny.
Amazing.
As Tyler would love to gallop off into the sunset with his soulmate. I used to ride horses professionally, and now I do it for fun.
Oh my god.
I love horses. One of the things we have in common is that we like horses. I love horses. I love the horses.
Yeehaw.
Wow. He's got to make it through.
Do the Uche horse soundbite.
Uche does a horse soundbite?
Talking about business.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
I like the weedus.
I'm such a fucking idiot.
No, hold on. I'll find it.
Do you have a business? Do you not have a business?
Wow, this account manager got way cooler in the second half of his bio.
So Ashley in our Patreon told us that apparently Jason, people have been saying, which one is Jason? Jason got some red flags going on around the internet, and he's known around DC as
this guy. Okay,
this guy as a douchebag in like the dating scene.
Kind of looks like that serial killer.
He's the you're telling me the loan officer has a red flag?
What?
What? So Jason's the loan officer that wants to make his mom happy and is a bad texter. So he is known to not have the best reputation. So we'll have to look out for him going into the show.
What is he one of those guys that like he's like a hit it and quit it guy, so much so that all the ladies in the area get together and they say this guy's bad news?
Well, I don't know because I don't want to like be spoiled on anything.
Yeah,
I just know this information, but what they have now is like there's Facebook groups that women have in these cities being like
avoid this person or that person.
Basically like avoid this person or like is this person real? And they'll be like, "Oh, I went on a date with this guy and like it was bad."
Yeah.
Which is like which is like so dystopian. It's fucking crazy.
Didn't the guy from Succession, Greg, wasn't he on one of those lists at one point?
I don't know if he was on one of those lists, but he's just known for being a fan fucker. So like, I don't know. I mean, doesn't everybody isn't that just common knowledge now that he just fucks his fans? I don't know if it's like, don't go on a date with him, but
I think so.
Maybe he was. That'd be really funny if he was just on a Facebook group. Maybe he appeared in one of those Facebook groups and he's just known around DC. That's how I would know that he was like known around, but maybe he just goes on so many dates.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah. Let's go to the women. We have Alexandra. She's a producer.
Ooh, hopefully for Love is Blind.
Yeah.
We've been wanting a producer plant for some time.
She would love a diamond on her finger, but she's already got some precious metal of her own. She says her heart is made of gold. I didn't know that was medically possible. I guess maybe DC.
You can get it coded. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She says, I can get along with literally anyone, and I'm easy to talk to. We could not get along with you. Is that a challenge? Let's get her on the podcast.
We don't get along with many people in our lives.
Yeah, let's try to not get along with her. Unfortunately, her exes haven't exactly handled her heart with care, as one of her longest relationships have ended quite dramatically. One ex wasn't upfront about his sexual orientation, and another was unfaithful. Ultimately, she said that she dated people who didn't care about her well-being, but Alexandra isn't giving up on love, especially if a tall and fine gentleman who leads with compassion and confidence comes into the picture.
Gotta be tall.
Gotta be tall.
And fine.
Well, I can't wait to see what questions she asks, you know?
Yeah. If you were standing next to the Washington Monument,
yeah,
would your head be lined up with the spire of it? Right? That's like the shake.
Yeah. Allie, she's a Pisces. She's a master esthetician.
Whoa.
Yes.
Master.
Not just an esthetician. She's a master, people.
She's the Qui-Gon Jinn of
esthetician. Yes. She is attracted to tall teddy bear men with Southern charm. I was about to say that we fit this profile in the Southern charm.
The Southern charm.
To be like, oh, finally somebody who would be attracted to us. And then I was like, nope, we'll never fit the profile.
Sorry, my dear.
I'm a big teddy bear man. Oh, hello, I'm on
Why
Love
don't we
is
get you a mint julep?
Yeah. Let me spill out all of my life's trauma to you, and then you'll want to marry me because this is Love is Blind.
Let's get married right here.
Get married. I swear, trust me. I love you. Just trust me.
Lord, is it hot in these pods?
Lord, I love ponies. I'll have to take you to the Kentucky Derby next April. If you're on audio, we're fanning ourselves right now.
Come down to the bayou. Have a mint julep.
And we'll have a catfish po' boy.
We'll walk in the parade on the way to the funeral.
Oh, I love that jazz play.
And how about those New Orleans Pelicans? Zion Williamson.
Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans? You remember that song growing up?
Did you see David Simon's Treme?
It told our story. Oh, wow.
For some reason, I just like that Southern gentleman for our character that's doing the waving with the hand.
Well, we don't have a fan. It's so hot. It's so humid out here
in the swamp.
We're such tall teddy bear man with Southern charm. She says that she likes that, but she somehow ends up dating short, bald men. So I'm really excited to see if she turns out dating who's a tall teddy bear man with Southern charm? Trying to think of like a famous one.
one of those blue collar comedy tour guys, right?
Yeah, if she turns out dating, who's the famous guy from that? Jim Gaffigan?
Jeff Foxworthy.
Jeff Foxworthy or George Costanza. So we'll see where she ends up. So she's giving up on defining her usual type, but I feel like she'll end up there. But no matter what a guy looks like, he'll go far with Allie if he leads with empathy and his communication skills are on point. Well, that's not going to happen. So quit dreaming. This is Love is Blind, baby. After letting her far too many situationships run past their expiration date, this beauty and skincare expert, she's not an expert, she's a master.
She's a master. Get it right.
Literally, look what you wrote above this. She isn't clogging up her feed with any more men who aren't willing to commit. I've yet to find the one because I've settled for less than I know I deserve now. And she also would like to find a fellow Potterhead to spend the rest of her days with. That would be nice too. Well, it's really unique.
I love It's a Wonderful Life too. Yeah. Absolutely. Mr. Potter.
Yeah, it was really good. That's really unique.
Lionel Barrymore.
Being a Potterhead is like
Lionel
really
Barrymore plays
unique. I don't know if you can find anybody else who's a Potterhead. I don't think that's really think you're going to.
Well, if you're a Drewhead, you're a Potterhead because it's in the family. You know, Lionel Barrymore plays.
Yes. So yes. And we're Drewhead, so
we're really Drewhead, so obviously we're big Potter boys.
We have Ashley A. So does that mean we have to call her Ashley Ass to line up with the
yeah, we got to do that.
It just feels meaner. It's calling somebody ass feels meaner than calling them a penis.
Yeah.
Too bad. Ashley Ass. No, it feels bad.
We have to stay consistent.
But we have to it would be rude to the other guys. Okay. Yeah. She's a marketing director. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Wow. That's interesting.
She's a true ride or die for the people in her life, and she's just looking for a man to do the same. Boring. But now she's done playing games and wants to open up her heart for a faith-driven guy who both appreciates her stealthy sense of humor and her quiets her anxieties. The key to my heart is being able to be soft with a man who I can trust with my heart, and if he wouldn't mind joining her on a home goods run from time to time, that might just seal the deal.
Wow.
What's home goods? Because it's a proper noun.
It's a store. It's a store.
What kind of store is home?
They sell, just get this. They sell home goods.
Yeah, but a home decor store. So is she just decorating like all the time? Is it like a Hobby Lobby?
Yeah, it's like, faith, family, friends, those stuff, all that.
Okay.
Crap. I mean, I think there's furniture.
That was the vibe. Okay,
there's dishes.
It's in the TJ Maxx Marshall's family. I see this. I'm looking at it. They have a lot of fall decorations right now. Yeah.
Little angel baby paintings that you can hang on the wall.
Can I just say I feel like she has pretty low standards compared to everybody else?
Yeah.
She just wants somebody who is Christian and will go to Home Goods with her. I think she will have an easy time.
Yeah, just walk up the steps to the Supreme Court. I think you'll find your man.
Yeah.
That's by Bill Maher or what's his face from Fox. Dennis Miller.
Oh, we got a W. Ashley Weiner. Here we go. Weiner. We got, ladies and gentlemen, we got
related
her.
To Anthony Weiner?
Could be, it's a very
small. It's DC. It's a small town.
It's a small town, people. Anthony Weiner, famous DC politician.
Famous DC politician.
Famously lived in.
Probably one of the most famous Wieners out there.
Yeah. Ashley Weiner, health and wellness director. Ashley has two. Can you imagine the people listening to this podcast for the first time being like, why do they have listeners? This is the 7th season that they've covered. Like, why do they do this? We just want to listen.
Every day is a miracle.
We just want to listen to them psychoanalyze the cast. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't listen to jokes.
We just want to hear them diagnose the cast.
Yeah. Okay.
This person must be bipolar. This person
just wanna
must
listen to
be
them-
nuts.
We just want to listen to them go like, I think that like when she goes into the pods, like she'll maybe match up with this person because like he thinks that she is their values align and they would look cute together.
Now, finding someone faith-driven is harder than it seems.
A lot of guys don't want to go to Home Goods. Okay, like what? Oh my god, you'll never realize this. Ashley isn't like the other girls. She has two sides to her. The really girly girl who loves glamming it up and her inner tomboy. I like to get down and dirty and play a lot of sports, she says. You might think I'm prissy, but I'm really adventurous. This dedicated middle school teacher is searching for an athletic, compassionate, and well-groomed partner to accept every part of her. And if he can pay the bills, even better. In a past relationship, Ashley footed all the expenses. He didn't have a car, a place to stay, or a good job, so I provided pretty much everything. But I was okay with it because I loved him. Sorry, I'm just laughing because she's a middle school teacher. I'm like, what were you doing footing the bills? They don't make money. What were you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. After a journey of self-acceptance during the pandemic, she has finally embraced her confidence and raised her standards. It took me a long time to find my worth and be at peace with my alone time. Well, I applaud that. And I applaud our educators. So, Ashley, we support you. Okay.
Middle school teacher, so I guess she's used to dealing with all those middle schoolers out there in DC. In Congress, am I right?
Ben, you got him. Oh, we're dunking on him. What is this? Reality Alert or the Daily Show, man? We gotta start putting up the little graphics next to us. Doing some sick political humor.
You know what grinds my gears?
You'll never believe. Okay. And we gotta do a serious thing at the end of it, like all jokes aside.
Yeah.
This is what we really feel about. Or no, or do one where like we talk to the studio audience, like this is like during the commercials.
Please.
All jokes aside, it's really hard for people whose last name is Wiener. So even though we just joked about this, like people should not keep the last name Wiener, because their children shouldn't have to inherit that last name. I knew people who went to high school with somebody with the last name Zwiener, and I was like, "Why? Just change it. Change the last name."
My neighbors growing up, their last name was Glasscock.
Yeah, like what?
What are you doing?
I knew people whose last name was, I think like their father's last name, or some of their last name was Kuntz, like Kuntz.
I like that.
I'm pretty sure they eventually like changed it or took their mother's last name because.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Look, my father's last name is pronounced Geeser.
Geeser.
Yeah. And my
mother. You're an old geezer.
Yeah, it's terrible. So when my older sister was born, my mother changed the pronunciation of our last name to Geyser.
Smart.
Because like whenever somebody would mispronounce it in school, everybody would laugh at me.
Yeah.
It's just a bad last name. And I'm not the only, I don't know why we actually got on this topic, but I just always think it's funny that people have
my parents named me Ben, knowing that the last name started with an O, and then they laughed about it after they named me. They're like, B.O. People are going to make fun of him for body odor.
I know. They did that with malice.
They did it on purpose, and they high-fived.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like my uncle has a different pronunciation of Geyser too. Like he changed it. And then he's a musician and his professional name is something different. Like everybody chooses a different pronunciation of Geyser so that they're not Geezer.
It's a good move.
Yeah, it's a really good move. Let's talk about Brittany, though. She's an esthetician, but not a master esthetician. So I think that's why we have the label of master esthetician.
And we call her apprentice esthetician.
Yeah, I think this whole thing is just to dunk on Brittany.
Yes. That's sad. Wow.
I know. Brittany regularly collects garbage with her Baltimore-based beach cleanup organization. 10,000.
Well, DC could use some garbage collection.
I think it could. Maybe they could drain the swamp a little bit there while she's at it.
I think we need a garbage collector in Congress.
I think we could have to go to Congress, walk through the halls with a big bag and get all the congressmen in it. Put it in the dumpster like that.
It's about time we clean up Washington.
Oh my God.
This should be our takes all day.
10,000 pounds so far. Let's just say she has little to no patience for dating trash men. Oh,
whoa,
got him.
Wow.
Well, she's gonna need some.
Yeah,
if she wants to stay on the show and get famous.
Right.
Instead, this esthetician, no, non-master, an environmentalist is drawn to guys who are just as adventurous as she is, which has even led to her date a rock star. Okay, we gotta know who this is. I'm thinking, based on her being a cleanup person, it's Bono. Oh, okay.
Oh, Bono. Okay.
It could be Kid
Bono.
Rock. Bono or Kid Rock. Those are probably the only two options.
I mean, it's the same.
Similar output.
Yeah, pretty much the same person in my mind.
Yeah. My exes would describe me as a wild card because my interests change all the time. She has a preference for dating older men, Bono or Kid Rock, especially if they happen to be a blonde Viking with long hair, Kid Rock.
But she's looking for a blonde Viking with long hair. No, I'm trying to do a punchline. She's looking for a blonde Viking with long hair. Maybe she should try the Marvel dating scene instead of the DC dating scene.
Oh my God, that joke is so good. Is it the first time you've made it?
Yeah.
Brittany is seeking a real commitment with a future-oriented partner who appreciates jet setting and stability in equal measure. It's good that she's so environmentally conscious, but loves jet setting. Good thing we don't have any hypocrites in DC. Am I right?
Yeah.
Don't look for those in Congress.
Yeah. For all those Washington fat cats, right?
Oh my God. Okay, we have Dylan. She's 30. She's not just a realtor. She's a realtor and an artist. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
The key to her heart is not only understanding her weirdness, but embracing it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm that crazy fun friend people bring around to have a good time and do something out of their element. This multifaceted hustler is all about her business as a Baltimore-based real estate agent, but always makes time to tap into her artistic side, be it painting, woodworking, building furniture, or whatever creative pursuit she can channel her energy into. After years of dating chaos, she says she needed to take a beat and tap back into her inner peace. I have spent time with people I loved, then I forgot to love myself. She also doesn't know how to ride a bike, and she wants the guy she ends up with to teach her how to ride a bike.
Oh.
Red flag. Why don't you know how to ride a bike?
Yeah, why not?
You should know. So this is what I'm getting from this. She does not make any money, and she is an influencer, and so she's on Love is Blind to up her following so that she can finally make money.
The loan officer's going to be coming after her. I know.
Yeah.
This is a recipe for disaster.
But aren't you getting the vibe? It's like, oh, she's a multifaceted hustler. I'm like, yeah, and she's still hustling on Love is Blind.
A multifaceted hustler? You mean like those fat cats in DC?
Yeah.
Sounds like she'll fit right in.
She will. But yeah, she don't have a job. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's trying to make she is taking advantage of this process that people use to find love. Wow. She's here just to make money. Well, people are here for really, genuine
That's
reasons,
fucked up because
like
the
Zach
pods
and
the
Bliss.
pods are sacred.
I know,
really
and it's a very Aries thing to do.
Yeah.
So let's get to Hannah. Okay, we got the white boots. She's a medical device salesperson. We've definitely seen this before.
So kind of like tech sales is what we're saying. A little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. Who have we seen that did medical device sales?
It was
before?
Nico from F Boy Island.
Yes, we've seen him, and then somebody else on Love is Blind, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. Depending on who you ask, Hannah's lack of filter is either a blessing or a curse when it comes to her dating life. I'm a very honest person. She should get with that other honest guy. It sometimes comes off as rude or heartless, but it's just me looking out for others' best interests. I really do have a kind heart. She's been single for 3 years. She's a self-proclaimed country girl and ready to kick her dating life into high gear and finally let someone else take control. I can't find the love of my life from the comfort of my couch. She's hoping to make a soul connection with an ambitious man who will match her communication style and become a dog dad to her fur baby, Luna. No, boo, no. Get that fur baby shit out of here. No. Oh, this is good, though. Her West Virginia drawl is sure to make an impression on the guys on the other side of the pod. Does she live in West Virginia?
Yeah. You'll see she's going to bring a jug to the pods. She's going to do the...
West Virginia does not count as DC area.
It's a good 3.5 hour drive, I think, right?
Yeah. I do not count West Virginia as DC area. And also we have a lot of people who live in Baltimore, and
Baltimore almost counts.
Baltimore almost counts, but like I don't think people who live in Baltimore and DC would typically date a lot. We're going to get a lot of conversations about like, oh, are you going to move to DC or am I going to move to Baltimore? Blah, 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 blah. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, if you live in Baltimore, you don't live in DC. Like, people who live in, like, Virginia, like, or Maryland, like, the surrounding DC metro area, like, they live in DC. It's like people who live in the suburbs of New York City, like, they live in the New York City metropolitan area. Same thing for people that live in Long Island. Like, you can live in the same area, but yeah, this does not count. So, pissing me off. I don't want discussions about like the Portland-Seattle thing, Ben. And if she lives in West Virginia,
are you a Commanders fan or are you a Ravens fan? Let's put it in.
That could
draw
break
the
whole
line
thing up. That could break the whole thing up. Also, they should have kept the name Washington Football Team. It was hilarious. Like, come on.
It would have been a great name.
Way better team name. Everybody liked it. We have Katie.
Fat Cats in Washington changed it.
Yeah, they changed. They probably the lobbyists came in and bought out the Commander's name. Goddamn lobbyists!
These damn Fat Cats in Washington.
Yeah. What is a West Virginia drawl? I didn't know that West Virginia had a specific accent.
Paul.
Hey, I'm from West Virginia. It's hot out here in West Virginia.
Cole. We struck coal.
We struck coal. We're mining.
West Virginia.
Have you ever met anyone from West Virginia?
I've been to West Virginia.
What did you do there?
Stayed at a cabin at my cousin's place.
You have a cousin from West Virginia.
Well, they live in Virginia, but they had a cabin in West Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've driven through there many times.
It's always beautiful. I'll say this. It's really pretty.
No, it is beautiful. I've just never met anyone from there. I feel like I've met people from Alaska. I've met people from like every state. I've just never personally met anyone from West Virginia.
I gotta say, West Virginia, it kind of blew my mind. It was like really pretty.
No, whenever I drove through, I was like, wow, really beautiful place, but no people. I mean, they're probably all in the mines, like whenever I'm driving through,
down below.
It's mining time. They're mole people.
They're mole people.
Yeah.
Not like those Fat Cats in DC.
Yeah. Oh, so West Virginia drawl is like, yeah, we've. I'm talking. Hello.
No.
Well, they just came out of the
mine.
mine.
I'm trying to remember what was the accent that Jake Gyllenhaal was doing in October Sky.
That's only like 30
I'm
years
gonna
ago.
fly the rocket,
I'm
Paul.
gonna find the rocket, Pa.
You'll
we gotta
see.
find-
Warder
see.
von Braun's my hero.
And he's like, you got to come down to the mines, get rid of these damn rockets.
You risk your damn life in the mines at 17 years
Yeah,
old.
get in the damn mines. Katie worries that she's a sports marketing manager. She worries that some may hold preconceived notions about why she's 35 and single. Some people assume that I'm crazy, but I'm actually the opposite. I'm way too cool and let everybody get away with everything. The former college lacrosse player says she's wasted too much time with the wrong ones, as she's had a history of chasing emotionally unavailable men and trying to turn them into the ideal partner. Do you think it's because she's been dating lax bros? Do you think they've been?
It could be. Yeah.
I had a lot of lax bros in my high school, and they all did a lot of dip. They were really into dip. Do you think these guys were into a lot of dip and it grossed her out?
Probably.
Do you think she does a lot of dip because she was a lax
We'll
bro?
find out the pods.
Do lax girlies do dip, or is that just a lax bro thing?
Yeah, I don't. I think the girlies do it too.
The girlies are back. They'll have their tins.
They got their little bottle.
They'll
Yeah.
the tins, and they do the thing where they hit their thumb and they're like whack 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 whack, and they'd I'll put it in the lip.
What's that noise on the other side of the wall?
And then at a party, you would go just like grab a solo cup, and you think you were drinking your drink, and then it'd be like a fucking dip.
Ew.
Cup.
So gross.
Disgusting, dude. Disgust.
So gross.
Kim is asking what term I'm saying. It's dip. It's like a type of tobacco. It's like chewing tobacco, but you let it like sit in your mouth and you spit.
It's a real gross habit.
It's really, really gross, and it's loose. It's like loose leaf tobacco that you put in your mouth, and like if you swallow it, you'll like throw up. It's so gross.
In high school, I used to play poker a lot, and like the bros that would come to the poker games, they would always bring their tobacco, and they'd spit and they would be so gross because they'd like hawk these huge loogies of the chew into their soda cans and stuff, and it's disgusting.
Yeah, the kids in my school would do it in school sometimes too, like in class.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh, Kim is asking the terms. I think lax bros. It's lacrosse bros. Lax. LAX. It's short for lacrosse. Lax bros. It's very. I'm guessing they have. Do they play lacrosse in Colorado?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Colorado Mammoth, baby.
Okay.
We won the championship 2 years ago.
It's
no
like
big deal.
It's like super big, like especially in Maryland, lacrosse is really big. So around like the DC area it is, but it's like super big in Jersey. It's
Really
like
big in Canada too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but it's a big like East Coast thing. I know. I don't know. It's like not very big on the West Coast, so I didn't know like what it went. But yeah,
it's a Native American sport.
Well, I know that too because when they do the championships, you have I forget what it's called, but like the Native American team always makes to the like the championship, and they're super cool about it. I watched the championship last year. It was actually like awesome watching the Native team play.
It's cool.
Yeah, it was like on. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Anyway, Laxboro's hilarious. Okay, so they do play lacrosse ever. I just didn't know like how like it was like such a big deal. I was like, well, lacrosse is weird. All right, Marissa. She is a lawyer. This is our first lawyer.
Our first lawyer.
I'm kind of surprised by that.
No, I'm joking. You know it's not.
No, in this cast.
Oh, in this cast, yes.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that.
But she can. This is great because she can get herself and her partner out of their wedding if need be. Out of their contract.
By joining Love is Blind, she's hoping to tug on the quote invisible string end quote she believes connects her and her future husband. We are still on our individual journeys, but hopefully he's here. Hopefully he's not, if you're, while spending 7 years in the Navy didn't exactly work wonders for her dating life.
Another Navy person.
Yeah. She has no regrets about her military service. That experience is the thing I'm most proud of. Since then, the recent law school graduate has prioritized her studies over just about everything else. And now she's looking to start a new chapter, hopefully with an intelligent and empathetic partner who doesn't mind her habit of burping out loud. In the past, Marissa says guys have tended to realize way too late that they were not ready for a relationship. They knew the whole time.
Yeah.
They knew. Men fall in love with my looks and charms, but don't take the time to get to really know me.
You mean they leave when you get to the letter D in the burping alphabet? Is that what you're saying?
We have Monica. She is a sales executive. Scroll through Monica's Instagram, and you might assume she's a she's a complete extrovert who's always at a music festival or on the dance floor. I have a big personality, and I tend to be the life of the party, but I'm also incredibly sensitive, she says. Deep down, all she wants is to meet the man of her dreams and start a family, but her love life hasn't exactly gone smoothly in recent years. The craziest thing that I've done for love is forgive a cheater.
Oh my God.
That's why finding someone who makes her feel emotionally safe is a top priority moving forward. And she is a big example to set as a role model for her four younger sisters. They're my best friends, and I'm just really proud to be leading our pack.
She forgives cheaters. She forgives cheaters. Well, she's gonna fit right in with those fat cats in DC.
Yes, dude. Life's a game, and they're cheating it. I think if you scroll through most Instagrams and you didn't think about it, you would assume that people are extroverts who just go to music festivals.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. Well, because we're all trying, us as human beings, we're all trying to put up a brand and a persona of who we want other people to think that we are. And it leads us all into a sick cycle of depression because we all think everybody else is living their best life when really we're all just feeling alone in the universe. Right.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Right.
I also hate introvert extrovert talk. It really is just so annoying.
Are you an INFP?
Yeah.
Did you take the test?
Like people talking about being introverted is like so fucking boring. Like people think I'm extroverted. Like I'm actually so introverted, which makes me like so interesting. It's like I just like need my time alone, and like I'm so special. Because,
remember
like,
when the
I'm so
pandemic hit
introverted.
and they were all so annoying? They're like, I've kind of been preparing for this my whole life.
Yeah, I know. He's like, shut. No one cares. Shut the fuck up.
People are dying.
Yeah, I know. What's her name?
Thousands of people are dead.
Yeah, I know. Jamil was like, this is just like the earth clapping back. It's like, shut the fuck up.
The earth clapping back.
Isn't this just like Mother Nature clapping back?
We're sick.
This is just Mother Nature getting that back. Let's go. Yes, queen.
Disgusting.
It's clapping back, okay? That's what happened. Morgan, she's a sales team lead. She's a former pageant queen. We've never seen those on reality TV. She's smarter than she looks. We weren't judging your looks.
We weren't thinking she looked dumb.
I was thinking this is the dumbest person I've ever seen. That's what I was doing.
You're like, what is this gump?
I think yeah, her insecurities are coming out through this.
Yeah.
She's also extremely kind, open, and honest. The superficiality of modern dating and swiping away on the apps has left her exhausted, as most guys these days can't match her emotional depth. She's so deep emotionally.
She's fucking deep as shit.
Yeah. Men aren't willing to do the emotional labor to appreciate what she has to bring to the relationship. I won't settle when my life is so fulfilling at this stage. Her one piece of advice for the opposite sex: go to therapy.
Yes, cool.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Nina, she's a journalist. Want to be Nina's lover? Well, then you got to get with her friends and family, including her younger sister, Tara, who's also entering the experiment. Wait. I got to hook up with you, your friends, and your family to get with you? Is that what she's saying?
Oh, yeah.
Well, now we're getting interesting here.
Now this is interesting.
Now Love is Blind is really upping up the ante that we've been wanting them to do. We're in season 7. Things have to get interesting. Yeah, so so I was wondering if this is going to come up, because I was going to say it, because people did sleuthing when like the pictures came out, and yes, her sister Tara is in the experiment. We never had siblings before, even in the international versions that we've watched, at least.
Same guy? What if they're fighting over the same guy?
Please, what if they make it past the pods with the same guy, and then he has to decide like later on?
Wow.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah.
Please. If someone doesn't fit seamlessly with them, then it's not going to work, she says. For the past year, she's been healing from the heartbreak of ending a 9-year relationship with her ex-fiance. Don't they say that it takes the amount of time you were dating someone to get over it? So shouldn't she wait another 9 years to go on Love is Blind? Yeah, she shouldn't date anyone for 9 years. She says she's most proud of the way that she handled the breakup. I've done a lot of work on myself, and now I'm killing it in every aspect. She says she's in her YOLO era. So does that mean that she's like what? Like she traveled back in time 15 years ago?
Yeah, right.
Got her. Got her.
It's not even Brat Summer anymore. Yeah. Much less YOLO.
YOLO. I think she's a little 2000 late on that one. This is embarrassing. Chugi. Yeah. I can't even finish this. That was so embarrassing for her.
she got slaughtered just now.
Yeah. Well, she's the older sister. She's a whopping 32.
Is it the younger one?
Yeah,
Tara?
Tara. She's 29. Hopefully.
Why wasn't her other sister named Tia?
I know.
It could have been like Tia and Tara.
Do you know that Tia and Tamara, one of them came out recently and said that they're not really talking a lot right now?
What?
The relationship is kind of fractured. Yeah, devastating news. Devastating news.
Doesn't that like... So that boggles my mind, because doesn't that take away like their powers? Like
yeah, I know. It's like how can you escape to Witch Mountain if you aren't communicating?
Yeah, like wouldn't their bodies start to cease functioning? Like wouldn't
probably
they, like, not even be able to walk anymore or speak?
That's probably why she put it out there to be like, we need to fix this to get the public pressure. We'll get our powers back.
Oh man, I really hope those two start talking again.
It's really fucked up. Let's get to Tara, though. She's a senior marketing manager. She's not just a marketing manager, but she's not an expert marketing manager.
She's not a master either.
Yeah, she's not a freshman or a sophomore, a junior marketing manager either. She's a senior one.
Yeah.
Taking a leap of faith to find love isn't exactly new for her. From getting asked out by her server during a meal to almost moving to Germany for her ex-boyfriend, the social butterfly is open to all connections no matter where they come from. I don't think getting asked out by her waiter is like that crazy.
No. Just means you have kind of a smarmy waiter, you know?
I guess. I don't know. It's like if you're attractive, people are going to ask you out. What's going on, you know? I don't know. I don't think that's that crazy.
It's not that crazy.
No. I mean, usually people ask waiters out. You know, I was a waiter for a long time. Like you know, you're left numbers and stuff. You know, like it's
every night, right?
Dude, every night.
Crazy.
Dude, I got numbers all the time.
It's wild.
One time somebody left me a really shitty tip and left me their number. And I was like, how do you think this works? You leave me like a 10% tip and your number, and you think you would ever get a call?
Never.
Idiot.
Wow.
I should have texted them.
And so Michael Cera never came back, did he?
That's how you think this is how it works? You think this is how it works? Dumb. Yeah, but I gotta say, actually, I don't know anyone who ever like asked somebody else out. Like, no, I think I did. No, that did happen. I don't think it's that crazy.
Unprofessional.
Yeah, but sometimes you just like vibe with like sometimes like people come back to the restaurant and you become like friends with them. Like if they come back to the restaurant a few times, like it's not that crazy. It doesn't stand out that crazy to me.
One time I did go on a date with Chucky from Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, see, that's normal.
Entertainment Cheese. Yeah,
that's normal to me. Her dating experience, however, hasn't exactly given her confidence in men. My past relationships have always been with someone who's insecure with himself and not in the right place in life. Plus, she never seems to be on the same page. I'm always open to conversation, no matter how hard. But my worst habit is needing to have the last word. She describes her dating life as a bit bland, so she's looking to spice it up by letting Love is Blind work its magic.
Wow. Okay. Always needing a last word. Sounds like those filibustering fat cats in DC.
Dude, I hope we get a filibuster.
Please.
Like, I know you're trying to decide between me and this other person, so I'm going to filibuster until you choose me, so you can't leave the pods.
I think that's a brilliant move.
Yeah, why hasn't anybody tried to filibuster before? Hopefully these DC people will know what's up.
Well, they know.
Yes. And let's get to Taylor. She's a clean energy policy consultant.
Wow.
This is super DC.
For Shell or for which company?
Yeah.
Shell? Is it for
She's
show?
a scientist working in clean energy. Okay.
Okay.
She's familiar with experiments, but she's never encountered one quite like Love is Blind. Well, that's because it's a reality show and it's not really an experiment. Sorry, it's a very true experiment. She's been focusing on other things besides love. She's looking for a relationship like her parents. Well, she usually goes for tall men with an athletic build. She is looking for what's inside because that's what matters most. The key to her heart is loving me for my mind.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty boring. Jenny, account training coordinator. This is our final one, Ben. Let's make it count.
And she has cancer too.
She has cancer. A lot of people. That's how people are going to bond. You know.
Yeah.
Bubbly and energetic. Jenny is at the end of her rope with the useless and disappointing dating scene in DC.
Well, you know, if she's disappointed with this dating scene in DC, she should try the Marvel dating scene.
This is my last and final shot. I'm going to have to move after this, she jokes. All she's ever wanted is to find a nurturing, supportive partner who can reciprocate her energy. Men should put themselves in our shoes and feel how vulnerable it is to date. Women put a lot more effort into it, and men forget that it counts. She wants to find the one, even if he's taking his sweet time. And if it has effortless swag or sexiness to them, even if they're nerdy, Jenny will definitely want a second date. I'm taking my time to find love in my life, she says. I want it to last forever. You know, I think that she has a lot of resentment. She might want to work on that a little bit. Might help.
She picked a good spot for taking your time for love in
10 days.
In the pods where you get 10 days.
Yeah, it's really good.
Engaged.
And that she's very mad. Well, I agree that men suck, but like I just think that, you know, when you have 10 days,
if
you
you're
know,
looking
you want to
for
take your time.
10 days might not be
Yeah,
enough.
no, you might want to work on that a little bit. Just saying.
Maybe take as long as Congress does to pass a spending bill. You know,
then
with those fat cats in Congress,
then they would have to be in the pods forever.
That is savage.
Oh man.
Okay.
Wow.
Get the Dennis Miller and Bill Maher sound bites ready for the season.
Do you think we can get Bill Maher on the podcast?
Probably.
Yeah.
Do you think we can get Hawk Tuah Girl on the podcast?
Ah, man, I wish, but she's really big right
She's
now.
huge.
I don't know. She's like kind of like a modern day like Nostradamus, you know.
Yeah,
so
she's a superstar.
yeah, I would love to
She's
get
like
on.
Bono.
I would love to get on Talk Tua, but that would really be like the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haley Welch, you know, she's a voice for the voiceless, the voice of a generation. So
We got a better chance on getting out of the pod. You know what I mean?
yeah, I know.
Woof.
Well, this has been a good time. I think we've really broken down the cast. This has been a cast assessment, and we have assessed them. I hope everybody feels a lot more informed about the cast going into it, so you have a really informed
It's good
viewing.
to be informed going into election season.
Yeah, I'm sure. Get out there and vote love. Make sure you're registered.
It's gonna be a fun season.
Make sure you're registered for Netflix by October 2nd. Make sure you're subscribed to Netflix.
Check your subscription status.
Yeah.
Online.
For October 2nd.
This is gonna be fun. I'm excited for that.
I'm excited. Well, we'll be back. This Friday or Saturday, probably Friday, we're going to be doing The Circle. And a new drop of episodes just came out. Episodes, is it 9 through 12? I think 9 through 12.
Yeah,
9 through 12 of Circle season 7, and we'll be back next week. You know, starting either Wednesday or Thursday, recapping the episodes that dropped. That are going to be dropping episodes 1 through 6 of Love is Blind. So it's very exciting time here on Reality Alert. Also, hopefully getting some more Circle exit interviews as the season wraps up. So very exciting time. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to check out patreon.com/reality alert. Support us. Help us run this podcast. Tell more silly times. And also like awesome content on there. Love is Blind Mexico going great. Love is Blind Sweden.
Instead of donating to those fat cats in Washington, why don't you donate to patreon.com/reality alert?
Yeah. We're doing the grassroots effort here of recaps and stuff.
Yeah.
$5 a month.
And turning initials of last names into things like wiener and penis.
Yes.
Ass. We're doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, we have Ben Open Penis and Max Giggly Penis here. See, I did it to us, so it's okay.
It's okay now.
Yeah, we did it too.
Got it.
Yes. Here we have people saying we have at Ash Dawn in Instagram, support our boys. We have an endorsement of the Patreon here. So let's go. Okay, we'll see everybody real soon.
Bye-bye.
It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
Oh, Michelle, it's because of the dogs, because you went and kissed